Hello and welcome everybody. We need to talk about the Ping i2 woods. There's some jello we need to nail to the wall here. What is this club? It's really puzzling. It's an enigma to me, all right? Number one, I don't think it's that good looking. When I think about what's the most stunning wood you've ever seen, I'm not running up and down thinking about 90s clubs, thinking about this. The Ping i2 laminate. It's interesting, but on the secondhand market, these command a premium. I've bought persimmon, solid persimmon, Cleveland classic woods for less than I see these going for on eBay. There's a cult following for this. Now, there's some discussion to be had, and you can see why it's so interesting. If it's not the looks, maybe some people love the look. Maybe it's one of these polarizing kind of designs. Is it the function? Are these just so spectacular everybody had to have one? It's interesting when you talk about pings. It's really interesting. So we should have a closer look and talk about some identifying features of the Ping i2 woods. I've seen these worn to a point where they're pretty hard to identify. You can see the wear. I mean, it's a very shallow stamp here. Ping, you can see the i2 fading right here. The 1 is right here. That's not a slot. What do they call it? Turf Interaction Speed Slot. And then we have a whole bunch of, where is this made? We can find it right here. Car stamping, Phoenix, Arizona, patented. The sole plate is a 4-screw sole plate with a straight edge down here and a very traditional rounded concave portion up here. Let's have a spin around the skirt here. Simple black, you can see it comes up here into the skirt, the sole plate does, and then we have some Ping technology advertising here. What does that even say? Enlarged sweet spot, balance, heel toe balance. Not sure if that's going to show up. Maybe I'll roll in a picture. And then we look at this laminate face. Yes, it's laminate. Every time I look at this face, I can just imagine the discussions going on in Ping. Well, do we get any benefits from persimmon? It's beautiful. Do we get any benefits? No, it's all right, well, let's just do laminate because it's cheaper. Okay. It's such an engineering way of thinking. Huge bright red insert right here. No screws. Very plain. And then the top line, let's see if I can navigate this. The top line, there's some dents here. It looks like this is just bag damage dropping. This is why we have head covers, people, is so when you drop your club into your bag and you hit your 3-wood, it's not going to leave marks like this. So, I mean, I like the plain black, kind of ahead of its time. It's not bad looking. I mean, I can't really complain looking at it from the top. It's just a serious, no-nonsense club. As we move up to the whipping, you can see this is another very Ping thing. You don't see this on a lot of manufacturers. You have a really thick head right here and it just goes tapers straight down. No nonsense. This is how thick we want the wood, and we need to taper it to the shaft, so let's do that as quick and efficiently as possible. And then the whipping always seems to, separate right here. What can you do? And then we have a variable taper, a variable step shaft right here, so you can see it kind of speeds up down here, and then they're a little bit more spaced up here. At least that's my first impression. It looks like this one is a little closer than these. Anyway. The Ping label right here, were they using the ZZ? Not really sure. Don't see. And then we have a classic vintage Ping Karsten branded grip. Look at all of this technology back here. Put a sundial on the back of it's always good to be able to tell what time it is based on the butt of your golf club. So we should have a go like Pingman here, out on the range. Out on the range, my first impression was this feels like a laminate wood version of the Callaway Big Bertha, the original Callaway Big Bertha. Plenty of confidence, kind of thinner pancake design. I feel like I could hit this off the fairway. I have that much confidence in this club. Very well engineered, and that explains some of the passion and excitement behind this club. Is that pinnacle of engineering, not just average engineering. Oh yeah, we just got some average. It's like passionate. We're taking this to the limit for the lowest price kind of engineering. Huge respect to Ping for that. On the other note, if you think about 90s clubs, if you think about exciting clubs, I'm going to tease something here. I'm not sure when all this is coming out. Can you think of a company that has more passion in their designs? I'm not trying to point any fingers. I mean, it feels like it's right under my nose. It's just on the tip of my tongue. If I could only think of companies that had a little bit more passion in their step. You know, and so then you're talking about aesthetics, and then it gets... Let's go to the question then. Would you put this in your bag for a vintage gamer? For me, you know, if somebody asked me, well, will this work in a vintage outing or in a vintage tournament? Yes, this would work. It's very functional. I like this club. I'm planning on putting this in my bag. I really like the Ping woods. They're laminate. They kind of capture an era where you're using engineering to bring the masses to golfing and bring golf clubs to the masses at an affordable price. And the affordability is kind of a debate that still kind of rages, but I respect that and I like that, and I feel like that captures an era. So absolutely, I want to put this in a set. We'll see what I can do. Subscribe. Hopefully you'll see this out on the course. It's 2020 right now. Well, I have no idea when I'll be able to get out with friends and show you all of that. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and visit my Amazon shop in the links in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Vintage Golfer.